What's up, guys? So I'm back. Uh, while this thing is loading, I'm gonna go in and just condense one lesson because I'm pretty sure I have full version right now. And with that being said, we are gonna go watch the 2.3 update, and I'm gonna finish the event that's currently on Genshin. That I actually literally played one game on my last stream, one part, and I didn't want to do the second part, and I kind of skipped and was late doing the third part. So we're gonna do the second and third part today. Go. I don't know why my computer's running slow now. I think it's because I've been playing New World a lot, and it's probably need to set up my cache and stuff, or reset it at least. Or I should just get a new computer. But I- seems it's the first time I'm actually signing in today, so we're not gonna do this graphic ones yet. I am gonna redeem the codes. Wait, what? How did this code already expired? Or my... Okay, wow. Okay then. Okay, so we're gonna watch the live stream, and we're gonna watch a couple of my probably Tectone and MTash review. So there we go.
Greetings, travelers! Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 2.3 special program. I'm one of your hosts, Zach Aguilar, and I voice the male traveler Ether in Genshin Impact. And today, I'm joined by...
Hi everybody, I'm Corey Yi, and I voice Goro in Genshin Impact. General Goro of the Watatsumi Island Resistance, ready and waiting.
Nice. And our other host for today is Koi.
Hey there, I'm Koi Dao. I play Albedo, Chief Alchemist of the Knights of Favonius, as you can see from my chibi, which is super adorable, by the way. My, it certainly is lively outside of the workshop.
Welcome to the special program, guys. Are you two excited?
Yeah, man, Genshin is my favorite game right now, so I'm just excited to talk about the details of Goro.
Well, I'm just super glad to be included. Haven't done one of these before, but been wanting to, because look at my teeny tiny little chibi body. I am so adorable!
As always, we'll be doing previews for the upcoming content in version 2.3. You guys ready?
Oh, I am so ready.
Let's do it, man.
All right, let's start by jumping right into the version trailer. Shadows amidst snowstorms.
Nice.
That's a lot of S's.
With this newfound strength, I will defend those who fight alongside me. Protecting my soldiers doesn't just mean having a robust defense in place.
They're so
it means
fake,
going on the
actor,
attack.
voice actor.
The key to seizing victory in battle lies in remembering the meaning of battle and employing the right tactics to generate momentum.
Oh, that's the
Hold
new
it!
boss.
Keep your weapon at the ready. You never know what's around the corner. Press the advantage!
And Oni!
The Tenryou Commission recently issued an arrest warrant.
Arataki Ito. We've been trying to apprehend him recently.
People see Oni causing trouble again. That'll defeat the whole purpose of the sacrifice you made!
Come on, men. We won't get away this time. Just give yourself up, Arataki.
A long time ago, I picked up this rare paper charm. It's very precious to me. When it gets torn, this place goes up in smoke.
Ah, that idiot Oni. What did you say, little one? Go on. Say it to my face. There! It's showtime! Oh, coming through! Step aside. Ito's back in town.
Okay.
You've had your fun. Now it's goodbye.
Shut up, would ya?
Okay.
The transcendent and miraculous are not the only things to which human beings aspire. They pursue the everyday, the ordinary, to a far greater
The
extent than I
Geo,
would have
the
ever
Geo
imagined.
update. That's what
This
we're gonna
mountain we
call this
stand
when
on
it comes.
is a cradle of life's profoundest mysteries, a vast and terrifying hotbed of possibilities.
People are put off by the cold and don't realize that there is much to explore beneath
Young
the icy
Eula,
exterior.
baby.
Are you here to build a snowman too?
Oh no, we're
Let's
building
combine our
snowman.
forces and build ourselves a huge snowman. It'll be a ton of fun. What's on your mind? You seem a little distracted.
Some of my alchemy notes are missing. We do not yet know the identity of our thief. Please take care.
Dragonspine has become more dangerous than it used to be.
Really?
Oh no! Avalanche!
Albedo, what the devil do you think you were doing?
Whoa. Okay.
I like the snake puppy.
Super cool to see Albedo and Eula in Dragonspine.
Like, I don't know what's going on there, but it looks pretty tense. Also, can we please talk about Bennett looking amazing? That was
I know, right?
like one of my favorite parts, to be honest.
I know we probably can't wait to learn more about the all-new content we just saw, but before we dive in, let's give away our first redemption
It's
code.
time to stop Albedo. Okay. I'm actually gonna pause this real quick. Because apparently I typed that in the wrong one. Okay, so it's KB6GK DNM7H49. Or is there only... Why is it saying... Oh, wow. Damn, I missed it. Alright, whatever. It's okay.
beetle fighting, trading card games, spinning tops, kendama, hide and seek, you name it, I can play it. What do you say? Pick one and we'll have a little contest? Just make sure you're ready to get thrashed. Ha ha!
Whoa.
Did you see him swing his claymore and then fix his hair?
He's
Like
so
the
stylish.
coolest dude in Inazuma.
And yet he's like kind of this goofy kid at the same time. Like hearing his words, it's so interesting, that dynamic, but I'm into it.
Okay, so our first character to introduce is Arataki Ito. As you can probably tell from the horns on his head, this guy is definitely not human.
That's right. In fact, Ito's horns are a symbol of his Oni heritage. Just like the Adepti in Liyue, Oni are a special kind of being in Inazuma.
We have already encountered other special beings in our previous adventures across Inazuma, such as the Bake Danuki and Tengu. This time, we are adding Oni to the list. Aside from Ito's heritage, his unique charisma has also attracted all kinds of followers to him. Word on the streets is that Ito has established his own crew, called the Arataki Gang.
Okay, so he's a gang leader. That's an interesting twist.
Yeah, but he's not quite the kind you might be thinking of. There have been some interesting stories about Ito floating around town.
Yep, he's the big guy with the horns that would play cards with kids to win all of their snacks from them.
Absolute menace.
That sounds like a kid's worst nightmare.
And apparently, he also won a ramen eating contest against a certain fox-eared lady.
Right, which is another aspect of his character. He has a strong will to win no matter what he's doing.
Yeah, that makes sense. It probably explains why we see his rematch challenge to Kujo Sara on the Hanamizaka bulletin board. Oh, Sara's the one who defeated him and confiscated his vision under the Vision Hunt decree.
Well, enough of us just talking about him. Why don't we let Ito himself introduce his combat skills? Let's welcome our special correspondent, voice of Arataki Ito, Max Middleman.
Taking it to the max.
Hey, can you hear me? Check, check, 1, 2, 3. Arataki numero uno Ito here in the flesh. So, what are we doing? Talking about Ito's fighting style? Cool, let's get into it. Ito wields a claymore and manipulates the Geo element. He's strong, tough, reliable, a true Oni horn to toe. His normal attack performs up to 4 consecutive strikes, and when his second and fourth attacks hit opponents, Ito will gain stacks of superlative super strength. Pretty cool name, huh? Oh, another thing to note is that Ito's normal attack combo won't reset for a short time after using his elemental skill or performing a sprint, which means you can keep on swinging even after you move. When you hold to initiate a charged attack, you can use superlative strength stacks to perform Arataki Keisagiri slashes without spending any stamina. Each Arataki Keisagiri slash will consume 1 stack of superlative super strength. When the final stack is consumed, Ito will unleash an especially powerful attack. When no stacks of superlative super strength are available, Ito will perform a Saichi Monji slash. Oh, and most importantly, remember to keep your hairstyle as cool as possible, even when the wind keeps trying to mess it up. After unlocking the talent Arataki Ichiban, which, by the way, means Ito's the best, when Ito uses consecutive Arataki Keisagiri, his resistance to interruption greatly increases, and each slash causes the subsequent slash to have higher attack speed. So your slashes will keep getting faster and harder to stop. With another one of Ito's talents, Bloodline of the Crimson Oni, damage of Ito's Arataki Keisagiri is increased by a certain percentage of Ito's defense. When using his elemental skill, Ito hurls Ushi, the young Akaushi bull, at opponents, dealing geo damage. When Ushi hits opponents, it'll grant Ito 1 stack of superlative super strength. Ushi also happens to be an auxiliary member of the Arataki gang. Aw, isn't it cute? Anyway, Ushi is considered a Geo construct, and it'll remain on the field to taunt surrounding opponents and draw their attacks. But Ushi won't stick around forever. It'll flee when its HP drops to 0 or its duration ends. Ushi also grants Ito 1 stack of superlative super strength when it takes damage and when it leaves. Next up, let's talk about Ito's Oni King form. After unleashing his elemental burst, Royal Descent, behold Ito the Evil, Ito lets his inner raging Oni King emerge, using his Oni King's Kanabo in battle. Yeah, you see that mace he's swinging? During this state, Ito's normal, charged, and plunging attacks will be converted to geo damage that cannot be overridden. The first and third combos of his normal attack will grant Arataki Ito himself 1 stack of superlative super strength when they hit opponents. While in Raging Oni King state, Ito's elemental and physical resistance drop, but his attack will be increased based on his defense, and his normal attack speed will also be increased. Ito also has an exploration talent, Woodchuck Chucked. When we have Ito in our party, we will have a chance to obtain an additional log of wood while using attacks to collect wood from a tree. So, collecting wood materials will be more efficient. Ito's pretty slick, huh? Anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing everyone interact with Ito in our future adventures because he's honestly a really fun character to voice. And those are all the inside deets about the one and only Arataki Ito. Zach, throwing it back to you.
I don't.
And that's all from our special
don't
correspondent,
know about
Max
that.
Middleman. Thanks, Max.
Thanks, Max.
Bye, guys.
Guess that was okay, Max. Just kidding.
He looks like such a cool character, though. Like, he's got really interesting combos and stacking, and like, I don't know, that just seems really cool to play.
Totally. Next, we're moving on to our other new
These
playable
voice
character in
actors sound
version
so boring
2.3.
now.
Let's see him in action.
They sound so bored with what they're doing.
If there's anything ever troubling you, don't keep it all muzzled up inside. You can always speak your mind with me. Although I can't guarantee that I'll always have an answer, I'll certainly offer you my best advice. Even when I can't muster much of a response, you can always count on me to be a good listener. Whatever it is, I'm all ears.
Aww.
Whoa.
Here
He
we go.
looks like a real good boy with a big, beautiful heart.
That he does. That he does.
I like him.
So, I know what everybody's wondering. Can we pet his ears?
Oh my goodness. Well, that might be a little awkward, but if anyone could pet Goro, it'd probably be the Traveler. Not you, Zach, but the
He
Traveler.
wants some pets.
Just to be clear.
I would like to scratch Goro behind the ears.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Come on, guys.
Anyways, with all that being said, although Goro looks really young, he's one of the most reliable characters you might ever meet.
Yeah, in fact, among the Watatsumi Island Resistance, he's known as Top Dog Goro.
Right, which is interesting because Goro is still younger than most of his fellow officers. He earned the nickname because he's close with his troops, and the other officers are always lining up asking him for advice. And to be completely honest, Goro often doesn't know the right advice to give either. But he can't let the soldiers down, so he just gives some general pointers and responds based on his own gut feelings, which has worked pretty well, so everyone sees him as reliable.
Yeah, I guess that's what happens when you wear your heart on your sleeve.
But as soon as he returns to the battlefield, Goro is back to his serious general self, ready to lead the troops. Although, because Goro is still young and inexperienced, his temper can sometimes get the best of him. Anyway, let's take a look at how he fights. General Goro of the Watatsumi Island Resistance wields a bow and holds a Geovision. His elemental skill Inuzaka All-Round Defense deals AoE geo damage and sets up his General's War Banner.
Aw, the dog paw on the banner is so cute.
I love it.
Thanks, guys. Well, this banner is more than just for show. It provides buffs to active characters within the ability's AoE based on the number of party members in field who are of the Geo element. So, for example, when we have one Geo party member, it grants a defense bonus. When we have two Geo party members, in addition to the defense bonus, it increases resistance to interruption. And when we have three Geo party members, it adds a Geo damage bonus on top of the previous two bonuses we just mentioned.
Okay, so what you're saying is the more Geo characters we have in our party, like, I don't know, Albedo, the more buffs we gain from Goro's elemental skill?
Yes, that is correct. Any characters who lack defense and Geo, and there's a few of them, would probably like that a lot.
Yes.
And finally, Thanks, Koi. And finally, we have Goro's elemental burst, Juga Forward unto Victory. Unleashing his burst, Goro deals AoE geo damage and creates a field known as General's Glory. Just like his elemental skill, the field provides buffs to active characters according to the number of geo party members. What's special about this field is that it moves together with your active character and periodically generates a crystal collapse, which deals AoE geo damage to one opponent within its AoE. After unlocking the talent Heedless of the Wind and Weather, Goro's elemental burst also increases all party members' defense. And another one of Goro's talents, A Favor Repaid, grants damage bonuses to Goro's elemental skill and elemental burst based on his defense, which is great because I love seeing characters using different stats.
Wow, so that's all really cool, but I have to admit that little sidekick of his is so cute. Look at how it waves its banner alongside Goro.
I want to be its friend.
Okay, guys, focus. Come on.
I will be its friend.
So, aside from his combat-related talents, Goro also has a pretty useful exploration talent called Seeker of Shinies. Yes,
Seeker of what?
that's Seeker of Shinies.
The shiny.
It's amazing and it's adorable. Yes, I totally understand that. This talent displays the location of nearby resources unique to Inazuma on the minimap while you have Goro in your party.
Oh my goodness, let's go seek some shinies. It's gonna be so handy when we're farming materials in Inazuma.
Totally.
Yeah, so you guys like Goro? Sound pretty good?
Yes.
Very good. A very good boy.
A very, very good boy.
I knew that's where it was going, and I'm just not disappointed.
Well, all right, now that we've had our first look at our new characters, let's check out the event wishes coming in version 2.3. The event wishes for version 2.3 are going to be a little different from previous versions. This time, we will be opening 2 character event wishes at the same time during the earlier phase of version 2.3. They are Albedo's Secretum Secretorum and Eula's Born of Ocean Swell.
Okay, so both Albedo and Eula's rerun will be available at the same time, that means. That's cool. What
Sounds
else we
pretty
got?
Cool, yeah. Well, also in the later phase of version 2.3, the character event wish Oni's Royale will become available, featuring our 2 new characters, Arataki Ito and Goro.
I'm guessing many of our viewers might be curious about the first 2 rerun event wishes, so why don't we give some more details?
Oh yeah, for sure. With each version update, we've met many new companions on our journey. So some new players might want to get limited characters from previous event wishes, but it's probably gonna take a long time before they see their favorite character return. After collecting and considering player feedback, the devs have decided to push reruns forward when the timing fits the version content.
So, coming back to the 2 concurrent character event wishes in version 2.3, both will actually share the same cumulative pull count toward the 5-star drop guarantee, which means any pulls you make on one of the character event wishes will also count towards the other. So, for example, if you pulled 50 times on Albedo's Secretum Secretorum and didn't gain a single 5-star character, then you are still guaranteed to gain at least 1 5-star character in the remaining 40 pulls on Eula's Born of Ocean Swell. There will be more information in an upcoming announcement with more details on these new wish mechanics.
And as expected, with new characters comes new storylines. Ito's story quest, Taurus Iracundus, will be added in the new version for travelers to explore. The Oni race once left countless figures in Inazuman legends, but how do Ito or other Oni live in the current Inazuma? For any players interested in diving deeper into Ito's backstory, this story quest will be a great place to start.
Sounds swell to me.
In addition to Ito's story quest, both Goro and Beidou will be receiving their very own hangout events in version 2.3.
That's right, players are going to get an inside look at some of the secrets behind General Goro in his hangout.
Oh, and we'll be joining Captain Beidou for an all-new adventure in her hangout as well.
We have quite a few new storylines awaiting travelers in the new version, so remember to save up some story keys to unlock those.
Heck yeah. If you like new characters and storylines, I bet you'll like some new weapons and artifacts in version 2.3. The new 5-star Claymore Redhorn Stone Thresher will be appearing in one of version 2.3's weapon event wishes. Also, the new artifact sets Husk of Opulent Dreams and Ocean-Hued Clam will become available in the new version. Players will be able to gain these artifacts through a new domain located on Seirai Island in Inazuma.
Well, that's great, because I've been clamoring for new artifacts. And new artifacts always bring new possibilities for characters and great party combinations.
Yeah, for sure. And now that we've covered all the new equipment coming our way, we're ready to see a new deadly boss rising in the coming version. Let's take a look at the Golden Wolf Lord.
We can't even see that. So it's like a defense artifact.
And that's our new open world boss, the Golden Wolf Lord.
Dude.
Whoa, spicy puppy snake. I love him.
I'm kind of grappling with like wanting to fight it and wanting to pet it. I don't really know what
Same.
to
I'm
actually
going
do.
to make it my golden wolf friend.
Oh, did you guys see the tornado too? I'm like, I better not get hit with that thing.
Yeah, seeing that just made me feel winded.
Also, the size of that thing, that is one giant rift hound.
Yeah, now that you mention it, the structures of their bodies look really similar.
Great observation. Technically, the Golden Wolf Lord is the king of the Rift Wolves, which is also the reason why Rift Hounds and Rift Hound whelps appeared in Surumi Island in the first place. As a giant, monstrous beast from another world, its subjects are tasked with making preparations before it descends. And since this monster will be a recurring boss in Surumi Island, players will be able to challenge this abyssal beast at any time.
Okay, challenge accepted, but how do we fight it?
Well, let's give everyone the inside scoop. In combat, the Golden Wolf Lord's attacks can apply stacks of the corrosion status, which will cause all characters in the party to continuously lose HP. When the Wolf Lord's HP drops to a certain threshold, it will summon Rift Hound alphas to provide it with shields.
Well, that just doesn't sound fair.
I mean, I think I'm up for this fight, but it does sound pretty tough.
Yeah, but don't worry. In the latter stage of the fight, the Wolf Lord's resistance to Geo attacks decreases, while its attack increases. So you'll have to factor that into your strategy.
I gotta do math? Okay, is there anything else I should know?
Nope, I think that's about all we have for this new monster.
All right, it's probably a good time to take a short break and give away our second redemption code.
Sounds good.
All right, code inbound in 3.
Version 2. Welcome back, travelers. Next up, we'll be giving some exclusive details on the new events coming in version 2.3. This time, we're returning to the snowy Dragonspine area to explore an all-new event. Koi, I know that you know a thing or two about Dragonspine, so why don't you take the lead?
It would be my pleasure, Zach. Okay. The main event in version 2.3 is called Shadows Amid Snowstorms. In this event, the Adventurers Guild will be holding their winter training on Dragonspine. They plan to have seasoned adventurers pairing up with newer recruits. Some of our old friends from Mondstadt will be joining to help out too. You know, like Amber and Eula.
Oh, that's cool. You see what I did there? Cool, because it's cold and
Yes, Zach,
Dragonspine.
I did see what
Yeah.
you did there.
Well, we'll definitely need our friends to survive the deadly cold of Dragonspine.
Yep. Travelers who've reached Adventure Rank 20 and completed the prerequisite quests will be able to participate in the event. And you know, outside the event storylines, travelers can participate in various challenges and earn event currencies to exchange for a range of rewards.
I'm excited to chill in Dragonspine again, but what kinds of gameplay can we expect for travelers during our winter training?
The first is called agility training. Basically, it's a special speed training. Once you start, you need to follow the guides to proceed down a race course. The goal is to get the highest score possible before successfully reaching the end. And your score is based on the amount of time spent and the number of insignias of adventure and insignias of conquest you're able to collect during the training.
Ooh, and it also looks like we've got some special buffs to make use of.
That is correct. Special blessings will sometimes appear while you race. There are two kinds of blessings. First is the Gale Spring blessing, which will enhance your character's jumping abilities. And second is the Iron Skin blessing, which will allow your characters to shatter ice pillars around them.
Okay, so we'll need to aim for the ice pillars containing insignias once we have this blessing.
Oh, you are so smart. That is correct. Travelers should be sure to make use of it. Some insignias of adventure will be hidden in the course, but insignias of conquest appear only at certain times. Ooh. You'll need to get the correct timing down and grab them throughout the challenge. The second type of gameplay is tracker training. Travelers will need to find and melt all the ice crystal piles within the training area to complete the challenge.
So a pyro character is going to be a must for your party in this one.
Yep. But this training shouldn't be too much of a problem. We just need to be careful of the nearby enemies and surrounding environment. And our third type of gameplay is combat training.
Ooh, combat, my favorite part.
Combat training camps will contain lures that can be activated to begin the training session. Lures will start in a state of source cold and will emanate cold air that not only increases the rate at which sheer cold will accumulate on your character, but also gives nearby opponents a buff at fixed intervals.
Sounds like this one might be a little more intense for challengers then.
Yeah, but don't worry. There are multiple mechanisms around the lures. Travelers can activate these mechanisms by attacking them while carrying Scarlet Quartz. Once you've activated the 3 mechanisms, they will change the lure state to heat source and cancel the accumulation of sheer cold. Yeah, see? When lures switch to heat source mode, characters will also restore a certain amount of energy at fixed intervals. So on heat source mode, dealing damage to opponents while carrying Scarlet Quartz will unleash all the quartz energy in a single blow, dealing AoE pyro damage to the opponents.
Whew, I can already see myself searching frantically to find Scarlet Quartz in this one.
Yeah, but actually, besides looking for Scarlet Quartz in the surrounding area, you can also obtain Scarlet Quartz by defeating certain monsters during the challenge. All 3 of these trainings have multiple challenges, which may be completed to obtain event currencies, primo gems, and more. You can also obtain some snowman components from the tracker training and combat training.
Oh, dude, the snowmen. That's a nice seasonal touch.
Yeah, I would love to make a snowman on Dragonspine.
Oh my goodness, me too. Participate in the event to collect components, which can be used to build snowmen in-game. Travelers can also exchange some of their components with their friends.
Oh, hey, we're all friends. Why don't we
Perceivably.
build them together?
We could build snowmen. I'd be down.
Yeah.
That is very exciting. And to add to the excitement, players will be able to claim rewards by building snowmen, including a new 4-star sword named Cinnabar Spindle. Yeah, you want to refine this bad boy? Well, you can collect event currencies and exchange them for the sword's refinement materials via the event shop.
So, I'm sure players are wondering, can we keep our snowmen after the event's over?
Absolutely. We can bring the snowman bases and components home after the whole thing wraps up.
All right, another decoration for our Serena teapot. I'm looking forward to checking out all the snowman styles.
Oh yeah, me too. But you know what? Aside from all the winter training events, we'll also encounter a mysterious boss once we get further into the event story. But travelers will probably have to discover that for themselves. Anyway, I'm super excited for this event. Are you guys excited?
I think Albedo's gonna be.
And it
the
sounds
new
like we'll have
boss.
a ton of seasonal things to do on Dragonspine. All right, next we'll be heading back to Inazuma for our next event titled Bantan Sango Case Files, The Warrior Dog. Wait, what?
What was that?
Was that you, Koi?
No, it was Corey.
You can't blame this one on the dog.
Okay, anyway, back to our
that's
event.
not a funny joke.
There have
You
been
guys are
mysterious
pushing it so
disappearances of animals across Inazuma lately. And of course, the Traveler is there to help. According to the Commission, our objective is to find and bring the missing animals back. During investigation, we get to find a mysterious dog which patrols around some of the missing animals.
Well, a dog? There's like a whole bunch of dogs here.
These are all its canine bunshin, which are like illusionary copies.
Oh yeah, these aren't your average guard dog. They're carrying a little sword.
That's why we need to sneak to where the dog keeps the little animals and avoid being detected, unless we want to be attacked.
That, sir, sounds super scary.
Yes, it does. In this event, travelers will obtain a gadget called the Ubiquity Net. Travelers can use it to replace their elemental skill with the net's ability. We'll use this ability on the indicated animals to whisk them away. If the skill hits a canine Boonshin, it will be stunned for a short time. Travelers can also activate smoke machines and fireworks around places of interest to cause distractions too. Throughout our investigation, we'll also discover numbers of animals that have been kept in cages inside places called dens of thieves. We'll need to defeat the surrounding opponents first before opening the cages and coming to their rescue. By completing event challenges, we can claim rewards including Primo Gems, so be sure to give it a try. After this event ends, travelers can complete the related world requests to obtain a brand new gadget called the Omni Ubiquity Net.
That's quite a name.
Yeah. Unlike the gadget from the event, this upgraded net has been modified using Onmyodo. It is said it can capture the essence of smaller creatures before using the net itself as a medium to replicate their forms.
So what you're saying is, we can keep pets with it.
Well, sort of. We can use the net as a way of recreating animals that we meet in the open world and place them in our Serenity Pod.
But the bottom line is, I can be like Draff or Timmy and have an army of pigeons at my disposal.
I will accept this.
Right. But please note that there are some little critters who cannot be recreated using the net. Travelers may find which animals can be recreated in the archive.
Yes, we're gonna get to keep some more animals in our realms.
Our next event is Energy Amplifier Fruition. Some of you may remember the previous Energy Amplifier event. It turns out that after our previous research, some remaining mutation stones have started to surface. In the new version of the Energy Amplifier event, travelers will need to get to the places of interest and eliminate threats there.
But mutation stones can grant powerful bonuses to opponents, so we'll want to take care of those first before facing the enemy.
Yeah. After defeating the enemies, we can open the chests to claim rewards. What's different from the previous Energy Amplifier event is that once travelers have cleared all the investigation tasks in Act 1, they'll automatically gain the Energy Amplifier and all of the Irminsul fruit fragments. Each act cleared will unlock the corresponding deceitful domain.
And just like the previous time we entered this event, we will be able to select the difficulty and conditions for the domains we enter, and the Energy Amplifier will help amplify our abilities in these domains. The fragments you configure into the Energy Amplifier will determine the buffs you gain during the challenge.
In terms of rewards, there will be both first clear rewards and milestone score rewards to claim in this event, so you definitely don't want to miss out on those. Our next event to introduce is Misty Dungeon Realm of Light.
Yeah, travelers may remember this one as well. Just like our previous Misty Dungeon event, travelers will use the trial characters to complete dungeon trials. You will need to find all 3 of the ancient runes in the dungeon and complete their corresponding challenges to activate the runes.
Once all 3 runes are activated, travelers can gain access to the final challenge.
There are benediction mechanics with the trials, which allow players to obtain certain bonus effects.
At the same time, there are also some automated weapon systems that will detect and attack any intruders.
So travelers must use the appropriate reactions to temporarily disable these devices.
This time around, there will be new trial characters available and new trials for travelers to challenge. For example, in the Thundershock trial, Electrocharged will not only receive a damage bonus, but also increase the rate at which your elemental skills and bursts can be used.
Well, that sounds cool, and also super helpful for finding our way through all the enemies.
Definitely. And don't forget to finish as many trial quests as possible to claim more rewards. And speaking of recurring events, our most popular merchant, Lieben, is coming back in version 2.3 with his goods. Players can search for Lieben and submit the materials that he requests to claim rewards. And that's all we've got for the upcoming events. We've covered quite a bit of content already for version 2.3.
Alright, well, let's see what I'm Tash, and
We're having a good time. And I'm going to give you my thoughts on everything, and then I'm going to give you my overall package thoughts. If you want the quick and dirty, before I begin, it is another filler-esque patch. It does look like they've got kind of an advanced looking event. There's a big Albedo event, it seems. There's even a hidden boss, apparently, in that event, so that looks pretty sweet. But there is a lot of filler, and there's actually a lot of repeat events. Marvelous merchandise, the Energy Amplifier event, which is cool. There's a boss. There is a lot of repeat events here. So if you're expecting a whole bunch of new content, the only stuff is new characters, a boss to farm materials for said characters, and then we do have a big Dragon Spine event. But the repeats, I mean, those are returning content that maybe you love or maybe it's just some free Primo Gems. But let's talk about this first character. So one of the things is he's like skinny. He's a tall, skinny boy. I was expecting Arataki Ito to be a beefy boy like Wagner. I thought he was gonna be a tank. And you look at that, you kind of see my reaction. I'm like, I'm seeing this guy, and I thought he was just gonna be this jacked monster. I'm hearing the voice actor for the first time, and the voice actor is fine. Like, you know, he's an interesting character. I just expected Arataki Ito to be like, here we go, boys, ready to rip! You know, like this big, kind of animal dude. I expected him to be a beefy boy with like I'm part of the gang, baby! You know, something like that kind of voice where he's just a badass and sounds powerful. And he's just kind of a dude. Pretty generic kind of voice to me. And he's kind of skinny. He's like D-Luke body type, like really like tall and skinny. And you know, he's got some abs drawn on there for sure. It might be a marker, I don't know. It's not the end of the world, like, it's what it is. But then his kit. His kit for me is a little, it's fine. Obviously, we need to see the multipliers, and people who get constellations are gonna care about the constellations. But if you don't like Razor, I don't think you will like this character. It's like a Geo Amber mixed with Razor. That's the best way to describe it. He's got his little cow, which is a taunt, and his ultimate infuses, does geo damage, he had some big AoE on it, and that's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. The interesting thing, the one thing about his the mechanic that is interesting is the basic attack combo doesn't get interrupted even if you're popping your E ability and your ultimate. So you can actually get those higher damage multipliers later in the burst, or later in the chain consistently, which is honestly pretty cool. That might be valuable. And the only thing is he scales off defense. That is always an interesting thing. He's probably going to come out with a defense scaling Claymore, which is going to give him some damage. There's some other things going on in game that will help him out, like the new Goro character. There's some potential to make him work here, but my hype for him has gone down quite a bit. He's like almost a for sure skip for me. And I guess one of the big reasons why is with Geo, uninfused, a Geo character has to do like 50% more damage than any pyro or cryo type character. Anyone who's vaporizing or melting, getting 50% or even 100% more damage, the amount of damage you have to dish out to compete with that is very, very tough. He would have to hit crazy. Now, Eula does physical damage, and she pops off. She does a bunch of burst, and so it is possible. You never know. Maybe he's got crazy geo damage, but it's just not the most hype thing for me, if I'm being honest. Now, Goro. Here is the thing. Let me just pause this for a second. Goro, I feel like Goro is essentially a elemental resonance, the character. You put a bunch of Geo characters together, and you put Goro, and they get stronger. And you put him on the field, and he just supports them, but it does sound pretty powerful. You gain defense, you gain, I believe it's like interruption resistance or whatever it's called. And then the last one is a Geo damage bonus. So if you're using Arataki Ito, defense scaling and Geo damage, Pog. If you're using Albedo, defense and Geo damage, right? Like you're getting 2 bursts of damage there. So it could be very valuable, but again, you're missing out on elemental reactions. You're not going to be melting or vaporizing or doing anything like that. And so maybe that does make up for it, and you're going to hit like a truck. But Goro, without Geo characters, is literally useless. And I need to harp on that. I need to do that. If you're not using Geo and spamming Geo, this character is minus F tier. He is so bad that he is beyond useless. Like the worst character in the game, most likely. If you're using Geo, Pog, you're getting some value. I guess I want to say it because maybe people don't know or they don't like really understand stats or what they do, but his kit is so one-dimensional that pulling for him because you're like, oh, he's really cute. He's dead weight on your team if you're not using any sort of Geo characters. They want you to get Albedo, Goro, and they want you to get Arataki Ito. They want you to get those 3. You've got Albedo support, Goro support, and then they want you to use Ito. That's what they want. And they're going to make the Spiral Abyss Geo bonuses and Geo focused, and that's what they want. And it can probably work. It's probably going to hit hard, but that is a lot of investment, right? That's 2 5-star characters, a 4-star character, maybe even some constellations to make it even stronger, to make it work. And that's just to get it going. That's just to get the battery running. It doesn't mean it's going to be an amazing thing. Now, this is interesting. This one is really interesting. Albedo rerun. We saw that coming a mile away. I knew it was coming. Here's the thing. Eula is getting a rerun as well. She's actually going to be in the new Albedo quest on Dragonspawn. Pretty sweet. These banners are running together at the exact same time. This isn't two banners separated. When the Albedo banner drops, so will Eula. But here is the interesting thing. This is most likely a change for the rest of Genshin Impact, is they will release rerun banners at the same time, and that's going to give more options for Zhongli to come back, and Venti to come back, and have these characters come back. And so rotating through them, it's going to be a lot more accessible. And if you're a newer player to the game who's maybe jumping in, maybe it's easier for you to get some of these staple top tier characters. Maybe we're going to see some Kazuha sooner rather than later. That's really cool. Here's the crazy thing. If you looked at Albedo and all the 4 stars on the banner are trash, and you look at Eula's banner and all of hers are amazing, hypothetically, you could actually pull on Eula's banner to build pity and then try to snipe the 5-star. You know, that is a risk, because you could absolutely get the 5-star early. But with these double banners, the pity is shared. That 90 wish pity is shared. So hypothetically, you could try to snipe 4 stars on one banner and then wish on the other. But again, you could blow your pity. You could get a character you don't want. That is very, very risky. Interesting system. Maybe that's cool to you. So we got the character wishes. That's Ito and Goro is they're gonna be on the same banner, and then we'll see what the 4 stars are. That banner for me, I mean, I'm gonna make a video on it when I know the other 4 stars. This is like a beyond skip for me. This is a beyond skip for me. Or is it because of the artifacts that I'm going to show you in just a second? We've got a new quest, which we know about. Also, Hangouts for Beidou and Goro. So it doesn't actually show what the Claymore does. Looks really, badass. Pretty sweet Claymore. But let me read this for you, because it might be a little bit small. This new Husk of Opulent Dreams is Albedo. It is Irotaki Ito. It is anyone who scales with defense, Noelle. It is an amazing artifact for them. The 2-piece set is a juicy 30% defense right there, but really tiny text. A character equipped with this set will obtain the effect with the following conditions. When on the field, the character gains 1 stack after hitting an opponent with a Geo attack, triggering a maximum every 0.3 seconds, which means you can stack this up relatively quickly. You could spam attacks and get that quickly. When off the field, the character gains 1 stack every 3 seconds. So if you have some sort of passive like Albedo, he can gain stacks even if he's not on the field. Goro can do that as well, because he has some passive damage, passive AoE. Here's the beauty. It stacks up to 4 times, each providing 6% more defense and 6% geo damage, and it lasts for 6 whole seconds before resetting. So as long as you're generating some geo damage every once in a while, you're gonna get a whopping 24% defense, 24% geo damage thrown into your kit, which is a lot of damage. This is a pretty cracked artifact. Is this gonna be God tier on someone like Ning Wong, who isn't scaling with defense? Not so sure about that. Zhongli, I'm not sure if that would be best in slot for him. You don't really need that geo damage or defense that bad, so he's probably better on maybe like a mill-less set. But it is a pretty cool set. This is opening some doors for Albedo to hit a little bit harder, and I would say this is a very niche set, but we need niche sets. There's niche sets for a lot of different characters in the game, and, characters like Noelle, characters like Ito, they need this to really thrive, and so this is a win for me. Now, here's another one. This one is a whole ass paragraph. Let me read what this does. A 15% healing bonus. Ooh boy, who's gonna get some big heals now? When the character equipped the artifact heals a character in the party, Sea Dryad foam will appear for 3 seconds, accumulating the amount of HP recovered from healing. At the end of the duration, the sea foam will explode, dealing damage to nearby opponents based on 90% of the accumulated healing. This damage is calculated similarly to reactions such as Electrocharge, Superconduct, but it is not affected by Elemental Mastery. So you can get bonuses for that, which is interesting. Each sea foam can accumulate up to 30,000 HP, which means you could do a burst of 27,000 damage. So you throw your healer on the field. Kokomi is putting out heals, putting out DPS. This procs, and then all of a sudden, bop, you get another burst of damage. I don't know how valuable 27,000 potential damage is. I don't know how easy it's going to be to stack up all of that healing. I've never really built a healer to heal that hard, but this is almost like adding a damage set of some sort, or like some passive damage to your healers, and it's interesting. It is definitely interesting. The other thing you have to remember is if your character is getting healed by Kokomi, or if you're looking at someone like Chi-Chi doing her basic attacks or Jean doing basic attacks. Those attacks, even if they're only healing a little bit, you have to remember all 4 characters are getting it at the same time, so it actually might stack up faster than you think. But it's only 3 seconds. So 30,000 healing in 3 seconds? I don't know. And I don't know if you can pair this with other healing. Like if you're standing in a Bennett ult, will that trigger it and like will it trick it and proc? I don't know. It's an interesting one. It's pretty niche. I don't know if I would recommend grinding that out. It seems like it's focused on just that character with it equipped, healing their team specifically. So unless there was some tricky stuff, I think it's going to be harder to proc than you might think. Then there's the boss. The boss is going to be fun to fight, but if you don't need to farm for Ito or Goro, you don't need to fight this boss. And so I've seen a lot of arguments about this in the past. This isn't content, because content is something that everyone needs to do and should do and like grind out. And you can fight the boss, but this is essentially a meaningless, useless boss unless you have the new characters, which is, you know, it is what it is. But I think it's going to be a fun fight. You're probably going to see this boss in the Abyss. It's just not going to be something you're grinding out and really getting to interact with and enjoy unless you have those characters. And then this is a big event. Now, they said there's a hidden boss in this, Cinnabar Spindle. Now, I'm not going to leak anything, but rumor has it, really, really, really good Albedo sword, maybe? I don't know. Imagine if it scaled with defense or something and was literally best in slot for him and could proc 100% of the time with his new artifact set. Wowee, R5, what an amazing opportunity that would be. If it happens to be such a specific sword for one character in the game, if you don't have Albedo, this is literally a useless, like pretty much useless sword for anyone else in the game. There's no other sword users that scale with defense. This is essentially a wasted item if you don't have Albedo. You should still get it in case a new character comes out. You never really know, but it is very focused. It's not like Festering Desire or the Catch that you can throw on any character and it's going to have a lot of value. So just something to consider is if you never ever plan on getting Albedo and you're really strapped on time, maybe you skip it, but I would never skip any of those R5 type weapons because they're not coming back ever. They're not coming back ever. It might be a game changer for some other character down the road. This event is essentially mini games again, but apparently there is a boss. So you're gonna have some of these things, and this is kind of like the Wind Glider event. I don't remember, but you have to collect all the coins. It's pretty passive, pretty easy content, so you can log in and do this as the event goes on. And then there is melting rocks of ice. There's melting ice minigame where you melt ice. No, seriously, you run around melting ice. Now this one, you interact with these little portals, or these little mechanici, and then some hilichurls spawn you to kill them. So very basic event. I think we're used to this. You can kind of see my you can see my reaction in the corner there. I'm like, oh no, really? Pretty basic, but it is what it is. Okay, this event is essentially Pokemon. So this is pretty cute. I'm not gonna lie. There's a bunch of little hidden pets that you need to release. You've got these guards. I think it'll be pretty funny. These little doggos have swords in their tails and their little mouths. It's cute. Alright, is what it is. But once you finish all the event, you grind it out and get this all done, you essentially get a Pokeball. And you can go to some of the smaller creatures on the map, and you can catch them, and you can turn them into pets for the Serenity Pot. So if you're a Serenity Pot grinder, this is for you. Look at that. Just capture that fox. You can get a copy of it. And I don't know all the animals that it work on, but they kind of made a joke. Like, can you go capture like 1,000 pigeons and be like Timmy? And so if you're interested in that, cool. Energy Amplifier. This was a very popular event. You do the Amplifier events, and then you can use some of these bonuses for big boss fights and things like that. The Amplifier events, I think this was a pretty well-received event. But this is a repeat event, and it's not bringing anything new to the table. We're also getting the Misty Dungeon back. So if you missed it, this was an interesting little roguelike-esque dungeon. Super easy content once again. You make your way through the dungeon, you interact with all the things you see, and then typically you drop down through the floor in the middle, and you fight a boss of some sort, or some sort of enemy. And again, this is just free Primo Gems. Show up and win. And typically they even give you some juiced up characters. Actually, I don't even think you can use your own characters. You can see they're all trial characters. So you just show up, and you can have a trash account and beat it pretty easy. Marvelous merchandise. Walk up to the guy, get free resources. This one is pretty basic, and this is the big content. This is the end game content. I don't know if you saw that. I don't know if you realized it. You can see my reaction. You can now get Paimon in your Serenity Pot. So finally, the devs are listening. Finally, we have some actual content in the game. I will be focusing this day one, making sure I can get Paimon in my Serenity Teapot. I want to converse with her. Apparently, she even has new voice lines. So that is just like, that's a must. And I would recommend, if you don't have a lot of time, you do prioritize this so you can get Paimon in your Serenity Teapot. It's not going away or anything. This is a permanent feature, but you obviously want Paimon in your Serenity Teapot ASAP so you can really enjoy that friendship. Now, that's pretty much it for the live stream. I don't think I missed anything. There's another code there. I'll put the codes in the description of the video. One thing I want to say that's positive here, this was one of the least cringy showcases I think they've done. Albedo was riffing off some jokes, and they weren't forced to giggle. In a lot of the other live streams, it was like, wow, that's crazy. And they were, like, I think it said in there, laugh now, immediately. When they say that line, laugh. But in this one, they were kind of just joking around, and there was a couple of genuine giggles, and it sounded a lot more genuine. It was a lot easier to listen to this whole live stream. So good job. I'm sure they took some feedback, but also they're given a script and they're forcing them to laugh. And so everyone who's like, this is cringy, it's not their fault. And people are like attacking the voice actors, and it's like, they're really cool people. They're showing up, they're trying to give you all the news, and they're not trying to be cringy and like, now do it those end game grinders, it's just kind of like we've been there, we've done events identical.
Lay it on me. With this newfound strength, I will defend those who fight along momentum.
What the fuck? You got a furry Shenron.
Hold it! Keep your weapon at the ready. You never know what's around the corner. Press the advantage!
And Oni.
The Tenryou Commission recently issued an arrest warrant.
Arataki Ito. We've been trying to apprehend him recently.
People see Oni causing trouble again. That'll defeat the whole purpose of the sacrifice.
Hidorino! Come on, men. Yes, dude! Just give yourself up, Arataki. Yes!
A long time ago, I picked up this rare paper charm.
Yes!
It's very precious to me. When it gets torn, this place goes up in smoke.
Ah, idiot Oni. What did you say, little one? Go on. Say it to my face.
Holy abs, dude! Holy abs!
It's showtime!
Oh, fuck his sword!
Step aside. Ito's back in town.
Oh, shit!
You've had your fun. Now it's goodbye.
Shut up, would ya?
Oh, shit! Wait, he does that? Wait,
The
no!
transcendent
Does he
and
do that?
miraculous are not the only things to which human beings aspire. They
Are we going back to
pursue the
Dragon's Spine?
everyday, the ordinary, to a far greater extent than I would have ever imagined. This mountain we stand on is a cradle of life's profoundest mysteries.
Tell me we're going
vast,
back.
Terrifying hotbed of possibilities.
People
We're going
are
back,
put
right?
off by the cold and don't realize that there's much to explore beneath
Eula!
the exterior.
Are you here to build a snowman too? Let's combine our forces and build ourselves a huge snowman. It'll
Was
be
that
a ton of
Tartalia's
fun.
little brother?
What's on your mind? You seem a
Is
little
that Teucer?
distracted.
Eulalore?
Some of my alchemy notes are missing. We do not yet know the identity of our thief.
Okay.
Please take care.
Dragonspine has become more dangerous than it used to be.
Was that Timmy or Teucer?
Oh no. Avalanche!
Oh, that's probably
Albedo,
not good.
what the devil do you think you were doing?
Wait, Venetlore? Oh, God. Hey, there's a fucking avalanche and dragon spine. Let's make a whole fucking 2.3 about
I
it.
like the snake.
Fuck, you look so good. It's unbelievable. Damn, bro, he look hot as fuck. He's so much a little bull. What does it do? What does the bull do? Oh, appreciate that animation. Holy fuck, he's hot.
Hey, can you hear me? Check, check, 1, 2, 3.
That's so
Arataki
cute.
Numero Uno Ito here in the flesh. So, what are we doing? Talking about Ito's fighting style? Cool, let's get into it.
This is so
Ito
fucking
wields
cute.
a claymore and manipulates the Geo element. He's strong, tough, reliable, a true Oni horn to toe. His normal attack performs up to 4 consecutive strikes, and when his second and fourth attacks hit opponents, Ito will gain stacks of superlative super strength. Pretty cool name, huh? Oh, another thing to note is that Ito's normal attack combo won't reset for a short time after using his elemental skill or performing a sprint, which means you can keep on swinging even after you move. When you
Thank
hold to
God.
initiate a charged attack, you can use superlative strength stacks to perform Arataki Kesagiri slashes without spending any stamina. Each Arataki Kesagiri
Okay.
slash will consume 1 stack of superlative super strength.
Okay.
When the final stack is consumed, Ito will unleash an especially powerful attack. When no stacks of superlative super strength are available, Ito will perform a Saichi Monji slash. Oh, and most importantly, remember to keep your hairstyle as cool as possible, even when the wind keeps trying to mess it up. After unlocking the talent Arataki Ichiban, which, by the way, means Ito's the best, when Ito uses consecutive Arataki Kesagiri, his resistance to interruption greatly increases, and each slash causes the subsequent slash to have higher attack speed. So your slashes will keep getting faster and harder to stop.
Fuck.
With another one of Ito's talents, Bloodline
That's
of the
so
Crimson
cool. Dude, he
Oni,
attacks
damage
so
of Ito's
fast.
Arataki Kesagiri is increased by a certain percentage of Ito's defense.
Uh-huh.
When using his elemental skill, Ito hurls Ushi, the young Akaushi bull, at opponents, dealing Geo damage. When Ushi hits opponents, it'll grant Ito 1 stack of superlative super strength. Ushi also happens to be an auxiliary member of the Arataki gang. Aw, isn't it cute?
Yes.
Yeah, anyway, Ushi is considered a Geo construct, and it'll remain on the field to taunt surrounding opponents and draw their attacks.
It's a
But
fucking
Ushi won't
taunt?
stick around forever. It'll flee when its HP drops to 0 or its duration ends. Ushi also grants Ito 1 stack of superlative super strength when it takes damage and when it leaves. Next up, let's talk about Ito's Oni King
Yes.
form. After unleashing his elemental burst, Royal Descent, behold Ito the Evil.
Oh my
Ito lets
God.
his inner raging Oni King emerge, using his Oni King's Kanabo in battle. Yeah, you see that Macy swinging? During this state, Ito's normal, charged, and plunging attacks will be converted to Geo damage that cannot be overridden. The
Sick.
first and third combos of his normal attack will grant Arataki Ito himself 1 stack of superlative super strength when they hit opponents. While in Raging Oni King state, Ito's elemental and physical resistance drop, but his attack will be increased based on his defense, and his normal attack speed will also be increased.
What the fuck?
Ito also has an exploration talent, Woodchuck Chucked. When we have Ito in our party, we will have a chance to obtain an additional log of wood while using attacks to collect wood from a tree. So, collecting wood materials will be more efficient.
Okay, Goro, what the fuck do you do? What the fuck does a Geo Archer do? Honestly. Oh shit, what the fuck's happening here? Okay. What is that? Wait, what the fuck is that, man? Wait, what the fuck is that?
General Goro of the Watatsumi Island Resistance wields a bow
What's
and
it
holds
do,
a Geo
bro?
vision. His elemental skill Inuzaka All-Round Defense deals AoE Geo damage and sets up his General's War Banner.
Aw, the dog paw on the banner is so cute.
I love it.
Thanks, guys. Well, this banner is more than just for show.
What's it do?
It provides buffs to active characters within the ability's AoE based on the number of party members in field who are of the Geo element. So, for example, when we have 1 Geo
What?
party member, it grants a defense bonus. When we have 2 Geo party members, in addition to the defense bonus, it increases resistance to interruption. And when we have 3 Geo party members, it adds a Geo damage bonus on top of the previous 2 bonuses we just
What?
mentioned.
Okay, so what you're saying is the more Geo characters we have in our party, like, I don't know, Albedo, the more buffs we gain from Goro's elemental skill?
Yes, that is correct. Any characters
Wait,
who like
full
defense
Geo
and Geo, and
meta?
there's a few of them, would probably like that a lot. And finally, we...
Just
Thanks.
unga bunga
Thanks,
it?
Koi. And finally, we have Goro's Elemental Burst, Juga forward unto victory. Unleashing his burst, Goro deals AoE Geo damage and creates a field known as General's Glory. Just like his elemental skill, the field provides buffs to active characters according to the number of Geo party members. What's special about this field is that it moves together with your active character and periodically generates a Crystal Collapse, which deals AoE Geo damage to one opponent within its AoE. After unlocking the talent Heedless of the Wind and Weather, Goro's Elemental Burst also increases all party members' defense. And another one of Goro's talents, a Favor Repaid, grants damage bonuses to Goro's Elemental Skill and Elemental Burst based on his defense, which is great because I love seeing characters using different stats. Goro also has a pretty useful exploration talent called Seeker of Shinies. Yes,
Seeker of what?
that's Seeker of Shinies.
The shiny.
It's amazing and it's adorable, yes, I totally understand that. This talent displays the location of nearby resources unique to Inazuma on the minimap. while you have
About
Goro in your
time,
party.
dude. About
Oh
time.
my goodness.
Okay.
The event wishes for version 2.3 are going to be a little
You
different from
too?
previous versions.
The character event wish
Goro's
only for
on
Royale
Ito.
will
I
become
don't
available,
have to
featuring
wish
our
for
two new
Albedo or
characters,
Eula.
Arataki Ito
Thank
and
God.
I'm guessing Goro and Beto will be receiving their very own hangout events in version 2.3.
Yes,
Players are gonna get
Beto
an inside look
Hangout.
at some
New weapons and artifacts in version 2.3.
Oh my God, it's so sick.
A new
Oh wait,
5-star
fucking
Claymore,
artifacts.
Red Horn.
Huge clan. The fuck? We're gonna have to go look at that in a second. Also, this boss looks nuts. This boss looks fucking nuts. I can't wait to kill it in one hit with Hu Tao's ultimate. It's gonna be nuts. Oh, fuck.
In combat, the Golden Wolf Lord's attacks can apply stacks of the corrosion status, which will cause all characters in the party
no.
to continuously lose HP. When the
Oh,
Wolf Lord's HP
Oh, no.
drops to a certain threshold, it will summon Rift Hound Alphas to provide it with shields.
Well, that just doesn't sound fair.
I mean, I think I'm up for this fight, but it does sound pretty tough.
Next up, we'll be giving some exclusive details on the new events coming in version 2.3.
Please tell me the
This
sword
time,
is
we're
better than
returning
Harbinger
to the
of Dawn.
snowy Dragon Spine
Please.
area to explore an all-new event.
The first is called agility training. Basically, it's a special speed training. Once you start, you need to follow the guides to proceed down a race course. The goal is to get the highest score possible before successfully reaching the end. The second type of gameplay is tracker training. Travelers will need to find and melt all the ice crystal piles within the training area to complete the challenge. Our third type of gameplay is combat training. Combat training camps will contain lures that can be activated to begin the training session. Lures will start in a state of source cold and eliminate cold air that not only increases the rate at which sheer cold will accumulate on your character, but also gives nearby opponents a buff at fixed intervals. To participate in the event to
cool.
collect
So absolute
components
fucking
which can be
ass.
used to build snowmen in-game. Travelers can also exchange some of their components with their friends.
Our next event is Energy Amplifier Fruition. Each act cleared will unlock the corresponding deceitful domain.
And just like the previous
Okay,
time we
I
entered
actually
this
liked
event,
this
we
event
will be
last
able to
time. I'm
select
okay
the
with seeing
difficulty
this one
and
again.
conditions for the domains we enter, and
I
the
like
energy
this one.
amplifier
I
will
like
help
this one a
amplify
lot.
our abilities in these domains.
Chad, shut the fuck up.
fragments
This
you
one's actually
configure
fun.
into
Fuck
the
off.
energy amplifier will determine the buffs you gain during the challenge.
Our next event to introduce is Misty Dungeon Realm of Light.
This one was also
Yeah,
sick.
travelers
Fuck off
may
if you
remember
disagree.
this one as well. Just like our previous Misty Dungeon event,
I like this
travelers
shit
will
too.
use the trial characters to
This one was
complete
good.
dungeon trials.
We've got some details on a fun update to the Serenity Pot.
Right. After the version 2.3 update,
Oh,
we will be able to put
Paimon?
Paimon into
No.
our Serenity Pot.
Well, that's about it for that update. Let's get on with I never even condensed the rest and I did all that, damn it. Well, I think I can only make one anyway. Oh, I really can only make one. Haha. What I'm gonna do is Did my teleportal really expired? Good damage. Alright. Oh, I'm done spamming this boss. Whoa, wait. I don't have to spam this boss anymore. Okay. Just gotta get a bunch of these. Kill Whopper Flower later. Okay.
踊りなさい。木漏れ茶屋はおもてなしに値するお客様のみお招きしております。
Ah. Wait, what? Oh.
まさか。
Oh my god, what the fuck? Where's it at? these things.
ソーランの憩いやっウォーミングアップしよっか。
The hell?
足元に気をつけて。ふう。はっ。よっ。すっ。おい。はっ。ふう。た。よっ。ここだよ。風だ。
Oh.
走るより飛ぶ方が早いよ。
Guess that's
足元に気をつけて。雪を前。それ。にゃっ。失礼。すっ。ふう。よっ。にゃっ。すっ。ここだよ。
いいだろう。岩山八九。
ご安心を。
What's up, Spoof? Thanks for the raid, Madly. And Bloody too. What's up, guys? Show. Doing okay. Doing my last stream for this update. And yeah. Not really too psyched about what's coming next. Everyone but me. What do you mean, Calendria? What's up? I think it's the first time I've seen you here. Well, you didn't type. What do you mean? Oh, you did type. I didn't notice. My bad. Hi, Calendria.
難攻不落天道ここにあり。
So, hey, Bloody, did you saw the update for Genshin? 3.3 update. I'm too dark. I am sitting in a dark room right now, so. But that shouldn't be an excuse. I think it's the color of her name. Yep, I'm gonna blame the color of her name in my Streamlabs. It's like dark blue. Jeez. Wait, was that the last one? Oh, that was the last one. Hey, well, welcome to the stream, everybody. Just chilling, about to figure out what this quest is about after I finish this one. So, just gonna do that. What is this? What? Okay, apparently there's more stuff that I haven't even
星と
looked
深
up,
淵
but
無事今日の依頼
I feel like I didn't play for 2 days. I've been playing New World so much that like I didn't even pay attention what's going on in Genshin. Speaking of which, Bloody, you gonna go get a house or not? It's doing okay, Madly. Thanks for the raid. Part 2 of what quest? The one I'm about to do? The one that I've skipped for the past 5 days? Okay, nah. There's a Shogun training? What? Wait, where am I supposed to go? Wait, what? I'm so lost. What's going on? Oh. So we're going back here? Wait, what's the Shogun training? There's a Shogun training. You all saw that, right? There was just flowers here for me to pick up and they just disappeared. Okay. When the challenge starts, you will have to use electro attacks to activate. When the is low, its trajectory will be set if it's it will attract them to come and attack. Defeat these opponents to prevent. Yeah, the one that you can't get hit 10 times in the challenge mode where you can't get hit. Oh, when the fox lady was training you to how to beat the Shogun. Gotcha. Wait, is this require me to have an electro character? Say less, my dude.
私についてきてください
I got you, just for this event.
即戦即決はっ瞬く間に
Oh, wait, that doesn't count?
せーはっはっやっ陣営のごとく
Wait, where's the other one?
逃げ道はありません
Wait, what's going on over there? What the heck?
難攻不落天理チョーク
たっはっやっふってふん稲光すなわち永遠なりてっと裁きの雷ふっ瞬く間にふっ
Maybe I should have brought Kujosara or
霹靂先陣天道万
the
象
other. Yeah, I think having
新天道地
an archer is gonna be better
ソー
here.
ランド憩いふったっはっよっ逃げ道はありません陣営のごとく急がないと健康よ世の乱れを切り尽くせ瞬く間にほっはっよっほっよっ陣営のごとく我が剣よ影に従え行くわよ瞬く間に
Okay, recharge is done.
裁きの雷
Wait, did one of my points died or something?
ひゅっ無我の
Or
境
did it
地
fully charge?
はっふっだっ
Oh, it fully charged. That was easy. Oh, Lisa actually help a lot. I would think Fistral will help more because she just have to load her arrows, but... Or you just put Oz on one side and Oz should be auto attacking it. Let me test this theory.
皇女の名のもとに
Am I going to the right place? Yeah, I am. Pretty sure Bloody just used Razor for this. You didn't start it yet? Isn't there only like 2 days left? Okay, let's try to see this theory.
断罪の
Would
名に
Oz
おいて
attack it? Yeah, see? Oz would attack it.
そこ逃げ道はありません
Oz definitely gonna attack it.
難攻不落
So you
天道
just keep put
ここに
Oz
あり
on one of
い
them.
ざ
見切りましたはっせっとやっはっせっはっふっふっここより弱滅の時やってっふんはっそこ逃げ道はありません
天道万象剣女盤石
姿を見せよオズひゅっ見切りましたはってとしふんやっそこせっ
岩山八九いざ
逃げ道はありませんてっ稲光すなわち永遠なりたっやっ
Loki, this is kind of hard. Like, it's hard to defend 3 places. But I think they don't attack all 3 places. Wait, what's missing? 1?
霹靂先陣天理チョーク
はってひゅっ無我の境地
Oh, I didn't even need to use my ult. How many more days do you even have on this? Oh, you got 2 days. Hey, Bloody, you do know that if you purchase a tier 5 house in Cutlass Keys, it will cost you only 15k, yeah, because of 50% discount, but your tax would still be 3k every 5 days. You do know that, right? That's why I've been buying like tier 1 houses. Yeah, it's every 5 days. It's your first purchase, the first time you pay tax, it's in 7 days. But after that first 7 days, it's every 5 days. Yeah. Houses is expensive. And I don't... Unless you run a bunch of raids, you're not going to be able to keep up with the upkeep. Especially in Windsward. They're getting hit with like 12, I think 12.25 tax rate over there. Because I guess Orsha does not like people having houses in their cities, actually. Their tax is so freaking high, it's ridiculous. Where are the mobs? Oh.
剣女盤石せふん
裁きの雷てはっふんはっはっせご安心をてはったふんふん逃げ道はありません
What happened if you can't pay taxes? You lose the perks of the house. But you can pay it again, like whenever you have the money and you pay it, then it adds another 5 days. You don't actually lose the house. So.
夜の源源
逃げ道はありません
Where are the mobs? Is there really no mobs in here?
裁きの雷
Yeah, you don't have to repurchase the house, but you do have to pay off the taxes.
逃げ道はありません
But it's also going to be, depending on the governor. Like I said, one of the cities in our server has like a huge ass tax. But Bloody wants to buy the most expensive house, I believe. And the most expensive house is like 30k. So 10% of that is already like 3k. Yes, we're still paying taxes in Cutlass. So right now in Cutlass, I believe instead of paying, because I have a Cutlass Keys house, the cheapest one. So instead of paying 250 golds, I'm paying 179 gold for my tier 1 house. Yeah, but before they fixed it, the discount was affecting the taxes, so you also get half off on the taxes, but now you don't. So for Bloody to wait to buy the tier 5 house in Cutlass Keys, he's gonna be paying, wait, 3k, no, 1.5k because it's on 5%, 1.5k, and then minus the company discount. It's still gonna be like 1k, a little over 1k. I don't know. I don't think there's only one city you cannot buy a T1 in, and that's Everfall. So I use my 50% on Everfall to buy a T2. And then I'm buying T1 on all the other 2 cities. Yeah, so the only reason you want a level 30 is if you were trying to buy a T5. But are you ready to pay like a little over 1k every 5 days to teleport there? I don't know if that's worth it. Even if we own the territory. And that's if Calendria doesn't decide to raise the taxes. See what's going on? Calendria might make the taxes to like 10%. So that's like 3k each 5 days minus the discount. So you're like 2.5, 2.7. Oh, tax up to the boss man. Well, tell the boss man we need it at 5%. Well, good. I was saving up for 5k, and I didn't realize the T1 house only cost like I think it only cost me like 4k, not even, to buy. It's like 3,900. Syndicate. Oh. Yeah. Did you guys look at the, what do you call that? The Covenant taxes? Yo, the Covenant is, I don't know what they're doing, but those taxes is getting a little bit ridiculous.
Kenyo Banjaku, Tendo Bansho. Ha! Amai. Ta ha.
They seem like it. I mean, I don't have, the only problem that I have with green is when well, not even green. It's more like the Factor company. That's my only problem. Is that when they see a lower level in like the depths or any like domain run, they tend to like dip or like make fun of the weaker people. I don't like that. So but I played with some green people outside of war and they pretty much fun. But Factor though, Factor taking this to a whole new level of like being just an asshole. No, there's one thing like to hate on other faction during the war, but it's another thing to hate on them like on PvE stuff. Like I don't get it. Like yeah, there's people that are like doing like the depths. I run the depths a lot. There's people that run the depth like for the first time. You don't have to be an asshole and like dip in the middle of the main because they can't take aggro from your geared up account. Like no. Wait, yeah, apparently green is all the yeah, I haven't run 10-1. Yeah, but Calendria, the expeditions are not PvP. So for a fact that, because I wasn't gonna even blame the Facta company, but the fact that this happened twice, okay, this happened twice to me, where we had a low level people, or like a healer, or the tank is low level, and they're level 60, pretending they want to help, and then they get into the domain, and we got wiped once fighting Keys, or whatever his name, the captain, and they either leave or they just completely like pretty much call the lower level like crap, like, you know. You don't got to do that. You can tell them how to actually run it, or like what to do, or make a plan. You don't freaking bash talk them in a freaking game chat, like, bruh. And it happened twice, and both of the members were from Facta. Like I said, I've played with other greens, but this is different.
この美しい風景もそばに誰もいない以上私の普遍を引き立たせるだけ
It really isn't reportable. I mean, unless they say something in the chat that is, you know, really, really bad, but to call somebody an idiot in the chat is not really reportable. We don't... Okay, can I kill this thing now, please? Can I just go kill him? Thank you. Okay, what is this? It's in Dragon Spine? They're really trying to smash like players to go back to this area so much. Where the hell did I port it into?
冬将軍も来たのでしょうか
全員あの領域
Why not? Let's get right in Shogun.
Huh. Yeah.
He's probably trying to raise his level to buy a T5. I just turned 52. I'm not really rushing to... I was trying to rush. But even, you know, even at lower level, I see that you can actually participate in wars, to be honest. Especially in invasion. So... Wait, what is going on? What? Find sampling parts. Wait, who's attacking me? Wait, I thought this. What?
剣女盤石
I don't get it.
Yeah.
I really don't get it. Find. Have you done the expedition in the dark? Remember that day in the stream when? Oh. I don't get the sampling. Do I have to do the sampling? Or can I just kill this thing? Because it looked like I could just kill this thing. I just did the depths today, finally. Wow. I've been doing the depths for like more than a week now. What? Oh. Okay. Defeat him. Okay, that's one. Destroy the great weak spot. Oh my god, really? I don't do weak spots. This game. Okay, well. If that's the case.
ウォーミングアップしよっか。
召喚に応じ参上する。
We're gonna bring the freaking nukes. Oh, wow. Oh shit. What the
ご助
fudge?
力を
Wait, I have to put electric on them? Oh my god. Oh my god.
私の降臨を
This fish shows my only way.
断罪の名においてはっ
剣女盤石
ご安心を
西洋鍋ここだひゃっはっせへっ無能ここだいえここだせはっ
黒き翼よ
はっが天理チョーク難攻不落
ソーランの憩い
へっ無駄だへっ
いや
わめくがいい無能無能ふっいえ無能へっここだはっせ無能せひゃっいえへっせくらえ
岩山八九
姿を見せよオズ
天道万象はっ岩山八九
ご助力を
せすきや
はっ消えろせ無能ここだせへっせ無能せはっここだ無駄だ
I don't even know what just happened there. Oh, maybe I don't need an archer because the feet is also a weak spot. So if I don't need an archer, I do need an
何か用
electric.
ですか
So
ご安心を裁きの雷しひゅっし
いざ天理チョーク剣女盤石
見切りました
行くぞ
ふっはっ稲光すなわち永遠なりやった裁きの雷はっとソーランの憩い
天道万象
ひゃっわめくがいい無能はっせ無能はっここだふっいえここだひゃっ無能ここだふっここより弱滅の時はっふんたそこはっ
天理チョークやはっ
ひゅっ逃げ道はありません
難攻不落
西洋鍋ここだはっ無能ここだ無能無能いえしっやっ
剣女盤石
行きましょう深海の加護
ひゃっ無駄だひゃっ
天道万象剣女盤石
くらえ稲光すなわち永遠なりせっふんて見切りましたくだらないわめくがいいひゃっ無能せっ無能せっ
天理チョーク岩山八九
ご助力を
逃げ道はありませんはっやっせっ
Okay. Okay. But complete without triggering the model ruin self-grader repair function. So all I need to do is charge the things. Yeah, I just need to charge the things before attacking him. Because if I don't drop his health, he should be fine.
裁きの雷ここより弱滅の時はった
ソーランの憩い
So I just have to focus on recharging the things. You made 60? Nice, grats.
逃げ道はありませんやっ
や
ご安心を
消えろ
Yo, Shao, stop.
Hit. 裁きの雷稲光すなわち永遠なりはってし逃げ道はありませんはっ
岩山八九いざ
へっ逃がさぬいえはっ
天理チョーク岩山八九
ひゅっ裁きの雷
せ
はっ
無我の境地。はっやっはっ
Okay, now you're dead.
ここにあり剣女盤石たははふんへっへっへっ
That was easy. That's it? So what is this? I don't understand. Where's Huta?
暇を持て 遊ぶことになるとは笑えるな。
Ooh. Alright, what is this about? Ten more days. Jesus. Wait, what? I don't get it. How do we get seeds? What? Oh. Damn, I should have been doing this. I like this. Or by planting them in the Serenity pot? What? Glowstone parasol. Okay, where in my Serenity pack can I plant it? I don't even remember how to plant. Oh. I haven't been visiting this. I've just been crafting a lot of things. Wait. So it has to take a spot on the farmland? That's full of shit. If that's the case. Small lampgrass. No, it's not in here. Oh. I guess it is here. Oh, it's gonna take 10 minutes. Okay. I can wait 10 minutes.
無駄だ。
Why am I still in my nuke mode? No longer need to be in nuke mode. Put Bakuto. You know what? Let's just bring him. I don't really care. I should really be leveling up Toma though, so I can replace Zhongli. What's a trap?
荒野にさまよう魂。我を傷つけられると思うな。
Damn, I'm not gonna need to kill Whopper Flower. Everything is a trap. 7 minutes.
無駄だ。行くはっ。
岩山八九。
ソーランの憩い、それやったせいはっはっふっほっへいせいやっとっはっほっふっ
I feel like I should move my my tanning in New World over to a different town. Or what do you call it? My leather working.
ご助力を
Put leather working in Windsward and put my cooking somewhere else. Yahoo! How to kill 5 minutes in Genshin.
おいややおはい
I wish Genshin put an auto run. That would be nice. Wait, what is this? Oh. Let's see what's in the teapot shop.
わしは人回帰はし
Well, I do have 1/6, and I no longer have to buy. Because I bought every single layout. So that means I could start buying this again.
この同点も
How much to buy everything here? Wow, I can't even buy all of it. Rip. Yeah, F it. Let's go. Let's go.
同点につ
Where's Toma?
ヒルチャールのお兄さんが病気になった。ヒルチャールのお兄さんが看病して。
That might be a bad call. Nah, I don't have enough to buy more seeds. YOLO. I guess I don't have to buy seeds. 3 more minutes? Jesus Christ. It takes so long. I thought 10 minutes would be so fast.
ソーランの憩い それたよよしほきほよたほたおいほよおいふはおいよふ
剣女盤石
ご安心をほやよはほおい
Let's walk on water.
あれ狂いなさい
Water walking. The most useless ult ever. I'm actually gonna die. Hold up. I'm actually gonna die. Ha! Survive. One minute.
Kenyo Banjaku.
無駄だ。
ご助力を
Oh, less than a minute. Okay.
ご安心をさよったふはたほはよ
There you go. Okay, so there's 4 in there, there's 4 in there. Okay. Go back to this lady. This is really the most useless freaking shit you guys have given us. Right. Well. So that's today. Tomorrow we'll have that. Tomorrow and then the next. She's like flower exchange. I don't know what to use my condense on. Either way, I gotta go get more floaters. Nope, I missed one.
Either.
Choo-roo-roo-roo. Huh.
Yeah.
Should have been one over here. Oh.
Iza.
Ah. Okay, so that's that. Might as well kill some level up materials.
Yeah. Iza. Ganzan Hachiku.
相手を間違えたら
剣女盤石。や。
見切りました。
天道万象。
わめくがいい。無能。ここだ。無能。無駄だ。行くぞ。
Wait a minute. Where's Hu Tao? What days are your... Wait, why am I still on this mode? I need you, I need... What?
Mirume aru!
召喚に応じ参上する。
気晴らしになるな。
準備万端。出発しま。
岩山八九天理チョーク
へっ
ほっち
いざ
ヒルチャールのお兄さん
You're missing stuff too.
Ganzan 八九天道万象
ご助力を
くだらないイェッはっひゃっはっえくらえ行くぞ消えろここだ無能へっせせはっ無能くそ無能へっ
Well, another boring side quest with the flower. I don't know what to say about that. It just seems like even for an event, it kind of sucks. So make that condense and that'll be the end of this Genshin stream for this update. I believe we have like 2 more weeks. Yeah, a little less than 2 more weeks before the big update for 2.3. So you guys won't see me stream Genshin. But yeah, I will be back in just short few minutes. And I'm gonna stream New World since I'm not gonna be doing any PvP. So I'll see you guys back in a little bit. Peace.